This is the Canon 700D, or Rebel T5i. It came out over a decade ago, and ever since I upgraded from it, it's sat in a case collecting dust. In a world full of expensive and always advancing cameras, I kept asking myself, does an old camera like this still hold up in today's world? So I charged up its batteries, wiped off the dust, and decided to take it out again for one final ride. The Canon 700D was released in 2013, which is 13 years ago now. It was originally aimed at beginners, at students, and people just starting to get into photography. It has an 18 megapixel APS-C sensor. It also runs 1080p video, so not the best video obviously. It has a flip out touchscreen, which is rare for its time, and it has the EF mounting lens, not the RF that we know today on the new Canon cameras. It also has solid battery life. This thing would run for a long time without having to switch batteries. I'd only carry 3 batteries on me for a whole day of shooting. I don't know the exact runtime on these batteries. I did get some aftermarket ones as well. I'm not too sure. So I bought this camera in 2022 for $400. It came with 2 lenses, an 18 to 55mm and a 55 to 250mm. It also came with a smaller camera bag and then a bigger backpack as well, which I still use to this day. Awesome, it's awesome. I still use it for my FX3, carry that around and film. I got it for a steal. It was great value, and for a beginner to take a camera such as this, it's stepping straight out from the iPhone photography and giving you a big step up into the world of photography and videography. So on this camera, I learned all the fundamentals. I learned composition, the exposure triangle, all those sorts of things to get you really into photography. And I also started to merge into videography, which is why I started my TikTok and Instagrams. It really did teach me the fundamentals though, this little camera here, and it was so cheap at the time for all of that. Check Facebook Marketplace. Unfortunately for cameras like these, technology does move really fast and things can get outdated really quickly. This is 13 years old now and it doesn't have all the specs of a camera like the Sony a7 IV or any of the new Canon mirrorless. I've switched to Sony now. I'm recording this on the Sony FX3, but this thing taught me everything I know initially. So the question for today is, does the Canon 700D, a 13-year-old camera, which is quite old now in the scheme of things, with all the technology and specs today of these new cameras, can this thing hold its ground in 2026? Let's find out. So I'm actually looking now at a few of these photos and the colors are nice and warm. It's very Canon. It's nice, warm, bright colors. I have tweaked the photos just a little bit from their raw form, just added a little bit of color to them. The image actually holds detail quite well considering it's 13 years old and it's an APS-C sensor. The images are quite sharp. And remember I'm recording in harsh light. It's not the best conditions. It's 40 degrees. I can barely see the photos I'm taking on the sensor screen because it's just so bright out. One thing I did notice about using this camera again, you do just have to be more intentional with your shooting. You have to take your time, set your shot up. It made me focus on my technique more than just pointing and shooting and trying to snap a few quick photos. It was quite nice actually just to slow down and take these photos. Alright, so here's a little bit of the footage from the videography test. I just shot it in a 1080p. I didn't really add any color to these shots at all. I didn't color grade them. These are just the raw files. There's no fancy stabilization with the camera. You can see a lot of the shots are shaky, even if I'm holding my hand still. I didn't use it on my tripod. Of course, that would be a different thing, but no handheld stabilization. Alright, again, here's another angle of the camera in my car. It doesn't do as badly as I thought. It's pretty crispy. Using this camera again honestly was a nice break from the fast-paced cameras we have today. I really enjoyed using this again, and I would highly recommend, if you have a couple $100 and you're looking for an entry into DSLR or mirrorless cameras, then a camera like the 700D is definitely a great option. If you're literally just starting your journey like I did 4 years ago, and you want an entryway in, you want a dedicated photography camera, this thing, as I said, 1080p, not the best video. I still have videos that I posted on my main and my second account using this thing. If you want a dedicated camera that's not just your iPhone in your pocket, then this is something that I would genuinely recommend. I mean, that's how I got into all of this in the first place. Buying this camera and using it, posting on social media just because. I had no thought that it was going to go this far. But this is a perfect budget option. If you want to see more videos like this, or if you want to see my other stuff, the cinematic videos, I think you'll find it all here. Hit the subscribe button. Let's go. Peace.